Hey everyone, it's Dinah, and we are back with Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. To say it's been a while would be an understatement. Taken a break that I think the break I really kind of needed, but didn't really think I'd get. Like in reference to how long the break was, the things I was able to do on the break, and how much that break really kind of improved things for me, and how much it actually kind of enlightened me and improved my kind of mental state in my life and everything in so many ways. I'm glad more than anything to be back, to be able to do reactions, to actually pick up where I left off again, to maybe, I don't know, maybe less catch up, because I've been thinking about catch up and stuff like for so long that I think like the more I thought about it, the more I tried to do that, the more like the pressure of trying to catch up loomed over me and everything, and it kind of definitely kind of like held me back and everything. So now I feel like it's just more of like a kind of thing of like, you know, pick up where I left off and then try and go more at like my own pace, at my own speed and everything. So, and even now with all the stuff going on with the writer's strike and the actor's strike and everything, like even in that sense, like a lot of different kind of reactions being kind of put on hold and everything, like for good reason as well, like to support the strike and everything. So even that's kind of changing the way that the reactions are happening and the reactions are able to be done and everything. So I was always going to come back. I was never going to abandon the channel or the shows that we watch or anything like that. I was always going to come back, and you know, I wanted like to for like when I came back, like to be able to pick up in like a calmer, more kind of collected way, as opposed to being really rushy and actually trying to pick up everything all at once. And in a sense, like that's always going to be a work in progress. I'm always going to be figuring different things out and trying to do things like in different ways. Yeah, just, you know, I'm back, and I know people have been waiting for this for a long time, and I've been waiting to be able to do this again in a way that feels like I'm actually ready to do it again. So not abandoning this show ever, in case that ever became like an idea or even some kind of misconception in anyone's minds. I apologise for that, but never ever, you know, abandoning this show in any way, shape or form. Definitely seeing this through to the end, and will always be an undying fan of this show and what it's kind of brought us and everything, as a show and as a Marvel product and everything. So yeah, definitely more than happy to be able to come back to this again and to carry on this season. We met the crew of the truck, we met Sarge, who is pretty much confirmed, confirmed in like, not even really in like a subtle way, like he's basically confirmed to be somewhat of like an actual, the way that they explained it is like DNA wise, like on top of some other stuff that's elemental and from other universes and everything, like down to his core, he is a 100% match for Phil Coulson. Like he's a 100% match for that DNA wise, so he is still like an actual living organic kind of being and everything. So May did call him Coulson when she ran into him too, and he did admit to Jacko that it did ring a bell. So we'll see exactly what that means soon enough, but how much of Coulson is actually left in him, because like even personality wise, he is completely different from Coulson. He's not like a man of like honor or anything. Like he's like a, you know, like a criminal mastermind, I guess you could call him, and he leads his team in such a fashion as well. So, and then we have Jacko, who's the big dude, who looks like, you know, like a much more cuddly Dwayne Johnson, I guess. We had Snow as well, who I have been, you know, kind of imagining to be like a murderous butterfly in that sense. I think she's very obsessed with like reincarnation, but specifically people turning into butterflies after they die and everything, and helping them on that journey and all that kind of stuff. And she has her own little knife that she plays around with, and she has no qualms about killing people so that they become butterflies and everything. So she seems very cute, very cool in that sense. So definitely looking forward to seeing more of her with the crew. And then we have Pax as well. Pax, who is, you know, Pax is Pax to me so far. I think he hasn't left much of like a lasting impression, besides from the fact that like he doesn't like he was the only one really mourning Tinker. Like Snow was immediately salvaging what was left of his staff, and then the rest of the crew just kind of moved on and everything, and Sarge even kind of somewhat blamed him for his own death and everything. But yeah, Pax was the only one who really kind of thought of Tinker after he died and everything, and he seems to be the one who's willing, if reluctant and afraid of it soon afterwards, he seems to be willing to actually call out Sarge on his leadership tactics and everything. So, you know, the last world that they were on kind of showed them being on a world and it crumbling and stuff, and like some kind of disaster happening before they left it and everything. So then the working theory was that, you know, they must have done something to destroy that world, and then they left destruction in their wake and everything, and then hop. So maybe they're like planet destroying planet hoppers, or planet destroying kind of universe hoppers, or something. So either way, they're up to no good, and now they're in this universe too. So now Mac and the SHIELD team have to, you know, find out exactly who and what Coulson is, and then also put a stop to whatever him and his team are actually doing. And then on the other side we had Fitz and Enoch, who were working with an alien crew of engineers and mechanics and everything, and they had Fitz had hidden Enoch away for safekeeping, and then he'd actually pretended he himself was an alien, like the same species as the other engineers and everything. But then they caught on to his lie and then discovered him and Enoch as well, and then discovered he was actually human and stuff. And then the main guy, I think his name was Vero, like he was the leader and everything, but then he was also just like a cold-blooded, cold-hearted kind of, you know, dude who gave no shits about, you know, who worked for him or anything. So he was more than happy to double-cross Fitz if necessary, but also make whatever deal he could. And then Fitz kind of made the deal to actually work for free and everything, and then, you know, Vero did the math and then decided that the other engineers weren't worth the food or the oxygen or whatever. Yeah, so in the end Fitz double-crossed him and then threw him out the airlock and saved the other engineers and everything. So he is on his way to find out where he can actually freeze himself again, because he doesn't know that you know, Daisy and Gemma and the crew with them are actually on their way to look for him. So yeah, he's on his way to put himself back into cryo, and then Gemma launched the team right back into deep space with very, very limited resources and then limited actual firepower or any means of actually navigating their way through space or anything. So yeah, we'll see exactly how that works out for them. Now, yeah, on to episode number 3 of season 6 of Agents of SHIELD. We are back, so let's go. Fitz and Enoch. Oh, I think that was Enoch. Yeah, I saw the Enoch. That was all the right side. I thought that was Enoch. Whoa, that's Brainwave from Stargirl. That's Brainwave. That's neat. Oh, no logo behind it this time. Interesting.
Where are you heading?
Narroatia.
And from there, back to our solar system, so we can orbit Jupiter for another 72 years, 312 days.
Just giving away the whole plan, just like that. Candy.
These are not meant for Terran consumption, especially not on an empty stomach.
Especially not. So, on a full stomach, you can risk it.
We're just gonna take the snails. And the ship, too.
Oh.
Seems to be everybody's.
Is there a bounty on them? Is that what that guy was looking at the beginning? A bounty?
Maybe your luck will take an upswing.
Or space gambling? That looks like one of those poker coins that you get, poker chips.
How'd you make it through?
I am not a robot, droid, mech, cyborg, or synth.
He's a Chronicon.
Chronicon.
So what is a Chronicon?
Designed with internal mechanisms that mask my non-organic structure. Human biological function.
Okay.
Can easily fool any scanner. During this past year, you have become what one would call my best friend.
Aww, they're besties now. He's never had a bestie. He's had a girlfriend and a fiancée and a wife, but he's never had a best friend. Has he had a best friend? Mac, maybe? Or Hunter? Hunter would be best friend. I'm wrong.
One lousy chip.
Well, who knows where that one chip could get you, you know? You just need some strong entrepreneurial skills and you can get anywhere. Outer space gambling. And VR headsets.
We're looking for this man. We believe he may be down on
Oh,
the
the
planet.
perfect
His name is
picture.
Leopold Fitz.
The perfect picture.
You shouldn't have said that name.
Oh, brainwave! Oh no! Oh no! So that guy's got to be a bounty hunter, right? Oh jeez. Oh no. Oh, just using him as a shield. Oh. Oh, there's Davis. Okay. Okay. Oh, I think they got like D&D dice too. Well, I don't know if it's exactly D&D dice, but the actual, you know. I think how many is it? Is it 12 for D&D?
Hey, get up!
Oh no. Oh, they won! Just like that! Whoa, look at those chips. That's a handful.
You're an advanced computer.
That feels reductive.
No, not reductive. This is exciting.
It's like taking Vision to a casino. He can compute everything.
That's what best friends are for. Think about it.
Fitz, don't get his hopes up like that.
I am aware of instances where best friends have committed lawless acts together.
Exactly.
Even murder.
What? No, that's...
Right. Hunter would be so proud. Hunter would be so proud.
Leopold Fitz is a wanted man.
Wanted for what?
Tampering with the universe.
Tampering with the universe?
The inspector. Maybe he can help us find that shit on it.
I guess her pushiness did get them far.
He should be with us, back on Earth.
Earth is where he died. Over a year ago, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, he knows that too.
What are you?
You and your friends are out of time.
So he's taken Fitz out of the equation properly? Because like this Fitz was interrupted in a cycle. So he should be dead anyway, according to this guy, according to laws of time. Like even this version maybe is actually meant to go through that journey and then die on Earth.
That depends on your poker face.
I'm afraid this is the only face I have.
And it's so pretty, so pretty.
Your friend must be a man of perverted desire.
Hey!
Why would you say that?
Because the planet of Kitson is a nasty place, absent any basic scrap of decency.
Someone just described for me.
Place your bets.
I may have found a like-minded friend to join our lecture. Certainly not with that attitude.
Wow, he's really just socializing.
You profess the hand as being too rich. Was that statement
Bluffed.
intentionally false?
He bluffed.
You bet your ass it was.
He bluffed.
See, it didn't take long to realize that you were great at cars, but dumb as hell at people.
Yeah, your social skills could use some work. Yeah, you've lost everything. Yeah. Oh, he looks so betrayed. Like, oh, I thought I really made a new friend. You were being so kind.
What's it worth to,
Oh, she quaked his finger.
What is worth to you? 'Cause
She
I'll break
quaked his
every single one of them
finger.
until you start talking.
Damn.
How did you... No, okay! We didn't hurt them or do anything wrong. We just took their ship and let them go.
With one chip.
We're nice.
With one chip.
They look really good.
Oh, yeah, no, but Terrans should not eat those. Terrans should not eat those. No, Terrans shouldn't eat those, especially not on empty stomachs. You guys definitely haven't eaten.
It could be one of two places. The casino or the brothels. Depending on how well they did at the casino.
Oh. Oh, damn, so the brothels are the last stop. You do well at the casino, you win money, and you just spend it all at the brothels. What a journey.
Were you bluffing when you said I was your best friend?
Oh, he's figured that out too. He's figured that out.
We are both healthy and not unattractive specimens, and I am well...
Not a terrible idea.
130.
Stop.
Not a terrible idea.
Brothels are not an option.
Also, make sure you do not get a 14.
What's wrong with 14? I was born on a 14. What's wrong with 14? Why does 14 have to be the bad number?
He better be dead.
Oh,
Dead than in the brothels.
yeah, I had a feeling she did not want him in the brothels.
Please check your weapons.
Oh, what's that? Oh no, what's this? Oh, is it like the things they ate? Are they like drugs? Are they like, is it like space mushrooms, space shrooms? Are they tripping out? Are they tripping balls? You two tripping balls?
1, 2, 3. I'm tripping balls. I'm tripping.
They're tripping balls. Oh no, it's Davis on his own. Oh no, he's with Piper. I mean, what's Piper doing? Piper didn't have any, so she can take care of. She's probably gonna end up taking care of Davis. Yeah. Oh boy. Oh god. Yeah. Just hold hands and walk through. Guide each other. Be each other's guiding light through space, Florida. Oh yeah. These lights are not gonna help. Oh, these lights. Is Davis okay? Oh.
What is wrong with you?
Oh boy. The yummies.
Daisy, Simmons,
Simmons.
all those giraffes.
The giraffes.
Stay.
Oh. He's seeing shit. He is seeing some shit. Oh, is space alcohol along with the yummies a good idea? Is this really a good choice?
Right.
Oh, this is some of the best. This is the best.
Is
Ladies' night.
Ladies' night. I can dig ladies' night. Yeah, Fitz is having fun. We can have ladies' night. We can have ladies' night.
He lived in a van.
Yeah, who knows? Yeah, a van on RV.
No,
yeah.
it didn't.
Yeah, you had big hair.
Big
you
hair.
had big nerd face.
Big hair and big nut face.
What house are you in? Gryffindor? Ravenclaw, girl, please.
Oh, a little Fitz monkey. A little Fitz monkey.
Monkey Fitz.
Monkey Fitz. How very fitting. How fitting. Fitz, that's the mission. Yeah. Ladies' night and Fitz. Ladies' night and then rescuing Fitz. That's the mission. Yeah.
Connecting to you. Like we're both different parts of the same cosmic being.
Oh no, that's Fit. That's.
I can feel it.
No, that's Enoch's fake friend. That's Enoch's fake
Your
casino
ship
friend.
and mine.
No ship. No ship. Ship already taken. This guy. Oh no, he's escaping and Davis is too high to stop him.
That guy's like some sort of shapeshifter.
Is he still high?
Just assassin.
Is he still high? So even a bop to the head wasn't enough.
Oh, animal crackers.
An alien had just propositioned me at the bar. My little British friend was missing.
A little British friend,
And everyone around me smelled like cheese.
Like cheese, like good cheese or like mozzarella, parmesan. That's Gemma, right?
Don't worry, everybody.
That's gotta be Gemma, just
I got
digging
this.
under the table for clues. She cluing for looks. She cluing for looks.
I wish I had my own Fitz. Well, not Fitz.
Yeah.
You know.
No, I know. You've had just awful luck in that department. I'm so sad.
Way to drive the knife in,
You're
Gemma.
so strong now. I'm so proud of you.
That really
Oh.
means so much coming from you.
It just means so much. You're my best friend.
Oh, see, this is best friendship. This right here. They are best friends. They are proven best friends. Tried and tested.
No, please. No. No,
Oh, no.
Oh, God. Oh, my God. Oh, please.
Whoa, what is that?
Please. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God.
What the hell is that? Oh, it's an arrow to the heart.
What the hell was that?
Never hit on 4.
That was 14. That was 4. And I'm glad it's not 14. So you lose or you hit on 4 and it's an arrow to the chest. Isn't 14 the one Enoch mentioned? Is 14 also bad? 14 and 4? Oh dearie me. He's just... Is he taking a nap? Is he hibernating?
Question.
Question now, yep, just stretching out each half of the word. Oh. Oh no. Oh no.
Mr. Kitson would want to deal with them personally.
Mr. Kitson. So Kitson is a person too, maybe like the person who owns the planet or owns the casino or something.
What are you doing?
I'm rebooting you.
I'm not comfortable. Living with my best friend.
Even though.
You are unaware of the varietals of chronicons. I, for instance, am an anthropologist. My primary functions are intended for research and sensual gratification.
Sensual graphic. Whoa!
Moving swiftly on to the types of
Damn, what can he do? What's he done?
Hunters.
Hunter! Brainwave is a chronicon? Brainwave is a chronicon? A hunter?
You have to get by me first.
Oh, that was good. That was a ricochet shot. An unintentional, but still a good ricochet shot.
I am decommissioned.
A decommissioned chronicon.
I have soiled the integrity of chronicons.
What is that spell?
The foul stench of the name Enoch.
Oh, okay, now he's existential crisis mode now, yeah.
He's a Crepitolian.
Crepitolian.
Their blood is 75% sulfur.
Sulfur. Oh no, mood. Oh boy. Oh, we've all been there, Enoch, far too many times. We've all been there. I love that response to it. What's that smell? The foul stench of the name Enoch.
It's ladies' night.
Ladies' night, baby. Let's go. Kicking ass on ladies' night. This is how you do ladies' night, Spend like an hour or two on space drugs, and then you kick some chronicon booty. Whoa, oh, and then you are on a spin table. Good lord. Yes, Daisy. Yes.
Why do I exist? I'm nothing. I'm a speck of dust in the infinite.
Did he take off the guy's arm? Oh, because it's sulfur, it can like burn or something.
Why would I do anything when there is no progress? We will all soon be dust and rust.
Oh, boy. Fitz, don't do this to him again. Don't do this to him again.
That's your purpose.
Be sincere about this. Don't just use him for his chronicle.
You're bluffing.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
No.
You did it to him once. Don't make him fall for it again.
You've grown on me.
He's rubbed off on you.
Yeah.
As
You are
his
my best friend.
intended purpose of sensual gratification would require. He's so much like the Spock to Fitz's Kirk. I don't know if that's like obvious or if that's actually something you notice right off the bat, but yeah.
You've been under that gaming table for the last 20 minutes.
Oh, he saw that then. He saw it. Ooh, God. Is she still high or is she just, you know, like, is that muscle memory at this point? It must be, right? She's fought for years. Either way, it's badass. Oh, there we go. Right on point. Right on point. Oh, he's got finger snapping stuff. What a reunion! I was not expecting this. No. Oh, you asshole. Oh, you dick. They didn't even get to hug or kiss or make out or anything. You just...
How many do you think there are?
Stars? I don't know.
Billions, trillions. Oh, dearie me. What are you boys doing? Whoa. Is the same thing gonna happen on this one then? Just the sky falling and stuff crumbling? What did they activate? So, that made for an interesting episode, full of hijinks and exploration of the kind of outer space underground, if you will. I think to me it definitely seemed that way. Like it definitely seemed like underground alien kind of culture, and like it at least kind of at least having like a whole planet. Even if the way they spoke of Kitson was even like generally kind of degrading, like it definitely seemed like Kitson was the place where all of this stuff belonged, and Kitson could have, you know, easily been exclusive. Even if there were other residential areas or maybe places more like slums that people live, but then they don't really thrive or they're not really kind of safe or like healthy to inhabit. Definitely seems like this is pretty much what Kitson is actually known for, like being the alien underground, like being a planet where people can kind of gamble away all their shit, even in the slightest of senses, like lawlessness really kind of thrives. So they had the casino and the brothel. So it's like either like I think usually people end up at the first one and then they make their way down to the other bit. Like no matter what happens, they end up at the brothels and everything. So much to Gemma's kind of, you know, much to Gemma's disdain, you know, that was why she actually wanted to find Fitz so quickly. Like, you know, like she'd either have him dead or at the casino. She did not want him, you know, being anywhere near the brothel. So would they allow Terrans? With the casino, we've already seen just how rough that can be and how like tough that can be to get to. But then, you know, I think like the inspector was like, you know, Kitson is like, you know, like the worst, most horrible place, like full of, you know, like degradation and all. You know, he described it like a very negative way, and then Piper immediately managed to connect that to a kind of, you know, the labeling of space Florida, so to just like Florida. So yeah, I mean, with the way that Florida, you know, like many places in the world are actually going today, I would not call that an entirely inaccurate description, but you know what, I think, you know, probably even, you know, enough people in Florida could disagree that, yeah, you know what, she's right, that is basically Florida. So Fitz and Enoch spent some time in the space casino, and luckily for them, because they didn't, because they had Enoch knowing what the actual puffies and stuff were, and knowing that, for one thing, Terrans should not eat them, but then Terrans especially shouldn't eat them on an empty stomach. So I thought it would just give you like massive stomach cramps. I thought it would have you curled up on the floor in the fetal position for several minutes, if not hours or something. So I thought that was worse of it, but no, it's literally just space drugs. It's space like I think like psychedelic mushrooms or something, you know, like space shrooms. I've never taken those, but I think you know, assuming that TV portrayals of shrooms are actually accurate, then colours and shapes and everything were all distorted and expanding and everything, but then even their processing and even their, like, you know, like their own behaviour was like they were so clearly obviously high as kites cuts. It's basically literally just floating around, not getting any higher, just floating around, aimlessly bumping into random stuff, and you know, processing as much as they can, as best as they can. So, but Fitz and Enoch did not suffer that fate, so they just kind of gambled their way through. And then Enoch, I think Enoch suffered a different fate, where he learned the risks of attempting to socialize at a casino. Everyone is going to bluff, everyone is either smart or sneaky, no one really has any compassion or kindness to spare, or anything like that, so he got bluffed and then lost all of his chips and everything. So yeah, with Fitz, I think, you know, I think he does not feel completely close enough to Enoch to really consider him a best friend yet. I think, at least it seems, but he does kind of trust him because he's gotten him this far, and he's also sworn to be able to, he's sworn to protect Fitz until Fitz can actually, you know, get to the cryopod and actually, you know, freeze himself again. So he trusts Enoch, he trusts, you know, like what he can do and what knowledge he has and everything. But seeing their dynamic in this episode alone definitely kind of, I think it did definitely kind of set them on the path to having a best friendship, or like a very, very close friendship. But I am still on the path that Hunter might be his. I don't think I've seen anyone have like you know, a friendship with Fitz, like, you know, because I think Fitz and Gemma definitely had the kind of friendship that then blossomed into a relationship, because it's what they both wanted with each other for so many years and everything. But with Fitz and Hunter, I don't think I've ever seen anyone have quite like even Mac like has an actual brotherhood with Fitz, but never seen anyone have quite the actual iconic and just pinpointed accurate kind of, you know, friendship, like best friendship with Fitz that Hunter has. Like Hunter and him, they like you look at them, you watch the flashback episode, the rewind episode from season 5 with Fitz and Hunter. That entire episode is just them being best friends. They just entirely them being best friends. Like the banter between them, the chemistry, the friendship that they have is so like is that iconic and everything. So the same way in this episode, I think you know, like the Daisy and Gemma were clearly kind of showcased to be best friends. You know, so they had their own like ladies' night and everything, which I'll get to in a second. But yeah, I think they would like. I think Fitz and Hunter and Simmons and Daisy are the tried and tested and proven to be best friendships of this show. So not to say you can't have more than one best friend, like that's definitely possible. But maybe now I think maybe now that shows that like Fitz and Enoch might be on the path to actually having some kind of like a best friendship or like a close friendship. Of sorts, like again, like it definitely feels like Enoch is the Spock to Fitz's Kirk. Enoch is the Spock to Fitz's Kirk. So that's more of the dynamic they're going for with them. So that could also very easily be equivalent to a best friendship that builds up over time, or just even simply a close friendship. He's very he has like a whole index, like an archive of extraterrestrial information in his head, but then like learning like even like the guy said, he knows how the game works and he knows how logic and all that kind of stuff works, but how people and behavior work, like he's, you know, not really educated on that just yet. So that one is very much like again, like even Enoch himself actually pointed out like he doesn't really have a experience with playing the games, and I think he's been observing like chance and like how chance applies to the game and how things like that work, but then he's never really observed the people and stuff, like how they bluff, how they play the cards, and how they try and treat each other and everything. So he's not good at people, but he is good at the game. So that I think that's something that Enoch even actually learned about himself in this episode. So seeing that come into play was really interesting to see. So going to be cool to see how he actually continues to observe people behavior-wise now. Actually kind of comes to understand things like sarcasm, or you know, just like banter between people, or just, you know, like wittiness or things like that, and like maybe seeing how kind of sincerely he actually takes someone's compliments or comments or whatever. So Daisy and Simmons Ladies Night, that is content I never knew I needed. I never expected, never knew I needed, but now I just feel so blessed watching that happen on the show. Them immediately jumping into Ladies Night, embracing that full force and everything, and just, you know, having fun with each other like that. Damn, yeah, this show knows what I need. This show knows exactly what I need. Like them and them showing through that kind of that bar chit chat and that ladies' night kind of time spent together and everything. Them actually showing exactly how and why, how strongly they are the actual kind of BFFs of the show and everything. How they are best friends, like down to their core and everything. Like even reminiscing about like when they first met. Like Daisy lived in a big van that they all called the Fartmobile because they thought it smelled, and then Daisy had big hair, and then Simmons had like a big nerd face or something, and even guessing like her Hogwarts house and stuff, you know. So seeing them just having fun, just like literally breaking down over being high and just laughing and giggling and just having the time of their lives and everything was great. Just to see all the dialogue that came out of that too, like Daisy having lost her little British friend and like everyone around her smelled like cheese, and all the dialogue that came out of this, like from Daisy and Simmons and Davis as well, like all the dialogue that came out of them being high as kites on alien drugs was absolutely golden. It was absolutely golden. Just some of the best comedy that they've actually done. I mean, oftentimes when people are high on stuff like this, especially inadvertently, especially when they don't mean to be, and then they accidentally take something that they don't know what it is, and they end up being high, I feel like that is where some of the best content and some of the best kind of dialogue actually comes in from. I think even the atmosphere, the actual the actual kind of like color kind of scheme, like for that set, and like them actually kind of like building a set to actually emulate that kind of an environment just works so well. It actually works so well. It looks so cool, like the lighting, like the kind of blue and red and pink and everything kind of came into play, and it just looked so good. And the actual set, like the actual casino stuff, like the actual production behind it looked so good, and it actually kind of worked so well to actually kind of you know, bring to life what they were trying to bring to life and everything. So the actor himself, I think he's been in like a number of different places. I think mostly like sci-fi or like superhero or sci-fi stuff. Like I think I've seen him I've seen him pop up in a fair few places, and even stuff that actually came up before Stargirl, like this did too. So you know, but I think Brainwave, I think Stargirl was personally my first place actually seeing him for the first time and everything. So seeing him here was cool too. But I think he was a Chronicom, as Enoch actually confirmed at the end too. He was actually another Chronicom, but this one was actually a hunter. He was a hunter. So I had a feeling he was like a bounty hunter at the beginning, like maybe there was a bounty, like maybe then, because maybe somehow what Fitz and Enoch actually did to the controller on the ship came to light, and then maybe there was like an actual price on their heads for that, because then even Enoch did point out that the sentence is actually death for doing such a thing, so maybe then it came to light, maybe he found out, so maybe he was actually sent to capture them and stuff, but no, but then he actually had like a more personal qualm, a slightly more personal qualm to pick with Fitz in the end, because then he said that Fitz actually shouldn't be here, like he shouldn't be alive at all, because then Fitz actually died back on Earth. It's curious to me that it never really kind of it never occurred to anyone the possibility of the Fitz that like actually lived that was still sleeping through that time, that he would still be up there, because then it didn't occur to them until the end, until their Fitz, until the one that went back with them died in the building. It didn't occur to them until then that this would be there. So then did they not think that would be an issue, because then, well, I mean, it wouldn't, because then he still, I guess, like, if you think about it in the time loop sense, like, he would still need to be up there living through and then waking up in the future, then that would, yeah, so then it didn't occur to them that they could go visit him, but then they never really addressed that until then at all, like no one ever really brought it up, like even Fitz himself never really brought up, like, oh, there's actually another version of me up there floating in space, so it's like essentially the same Fitz, just without having lived through any of Season 5, so the only interruption to that timeline is the fact that, like, Fitz's ship is then attacked and he gets sent off course, but then even then, Fitz is still working, up until he saw Gemma and everything, like he was still working on finding his way back to her the original way. I mean, we don't know that he wants Fitz dead, he just captured him. Like I feel like if he wanted Fitz dead, he probably would have just killed him on the spot or something, but then the fact that he captured him maybe means that, like, maybe they don't believe or know or even trust that he's actually working on finding his way back to the future through the cryotech. Maybe they think he escaped or maybe altered the timeline or something, so maybe he could be his own kind of variant in some weird way, but, you know, he captured him, so I think that makes me wonder, like, maybe he actually is, like, because then he said that, like Fitz shouldn't be here, because, like, you know, like he's meant to die, he's meant to actually, maybe then the goal is, maintain the timeline, so capture Fitz, and then put him back into cryotech themselves, so that way they can ensure he makes it to the future as he's supposed to, and then travels back in time with the team, so maybe then they're just actually assuring that, like, maybe, like, it's like the Chronicom's version of the TVA, maybe actually maintaining, like, but instead of actually, I don't know, maybe instead of actually monitoring all of the timeline like the TVA, maybe they actually only sort out specific things, maybe, because then Enoch was brought on to actually help ensure Robin's kind of prophecies came true, and to actually kind of ensure that, like, you know, all of her visions came true and everything, so maybe then, yeah, we didn't get a name for this guy, or even the other hunters that came after the location were sent by him on the Zephyr or anything, so he can definitely, I think he can definitely bargain his case if they do end up putting him on trial or something, maybe be like, you know, like, I was actually working on getting myself back into cryo and actually getting the timeline back in order and everything, but whether or not they listen to him or believe him, I don't know. But we'll have to wait and see where the guy actually takes him and everything. So, and Enoch and his existential crisis, yeah, that happened. So Enoch had some time. I think he was remote overridden first by the Chronicom within the area, and then he was had to be rebooted by Fitz and everything, so that meant he was then decommissioned, so he was no longer of service or used to them, and then that turned Enoch into going into a fully relatable, fully understandable, something like we've all been there type stage of an existential crisis. Yeah, I think his dialogue for me was on the same level of actual kind of comedic quality as all of the dialogue from Daisy and Simmons during their girls. I like him, but I feel like I am nothing, I am worthless, I'm useless, I'm just a speck of dust in the infinite cosmos and universe, and it's like him not only being that, but then also like every response to Fitz's kind of commentary was just like some self-degradation, like, you know, like, oh god, what is that smell? The foul stench of the name Enoch, which is worth nothing now. Like him just being in that newfound kind of mood was just like, yeah, we've all been there. Not for the same reasons, but we've all definitely been there. We've all definitely been there. So his own self kind of confession that he was intended for research and sensual gratification. So even Fitz's response to that definitely confirmed even while I was thinking, like, okay, so that first one makes sense because you're an anthropologist and everything, but that second one, like, not saying anthropologists can't also indulge in that from time to time or whenever they want to. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely, like, that being an intended purpose for him too, like sensual gratification. That's like whose? Like his own or someone else? Like, is he meant to be like, you know, like the ideal partner for any kind of living being that might come across him and might want to fraternize or something, you know, like Terrans or aliens alike? Is he intended to be able to please? Like, he can obviously choose not to, but then if he actually chooses to, then he has the necessary tools to get the job done to a satisfactory, like, standard or like quality. I don't know. Just him so sincerely professing that too, like, you know, like, that's my intended purpose, you know, like research on humanity, and but then also because he was sent to Earth too, so then clearly he was meant to actually, you know, like he clearly looks like a human too, but so did the other Chronicons, so I don't know, but then he also was sent to Earth to study humans, so like has he actually, what kind of stuff has he gotten up to over the years? Like he was sent here to study humanity's evolution, but then he's been here for eons, like he's literally been here for God knows how long. I don't know if he is the kind of person who would experiment, you know, like, you know, if he would experiment with all sorts of different types of people from all sorts of different walks of life, but I don't know. Enoch definitely doesn't seem like the kind of guy to judge at all, but I don't know, like he that was his intended purpose, like sensual gratification, like I think that pretty much means he was intended to satisfy, so, you know, he's probably got some tricks up his sleeve. And then the ending, the mid-credit scene, was a scene of Jacko and Sarge now at night time, just actually managing to fire the gun and everything off into the night sky. So yeah, they observed the stars and kind of pondered about the stars for like a few seconds too, like even wondering how many were up there, and they actually did manage to fire the gun. Not for very long. I thought when the gun cut off so quickly, I thought maybe they ran out of PGs or they ran out of like fuel or something, but then there was no reaction to that, so then maybe they got what they wanted. But yeah, so with this one, I don't know, like I think it fired off into stars and into the sky and launched like different kind of dots in like a grid form, like a grid pattern and stuff. So I don't know if that's like a start, like I think it seemed to me like it could be a star map maybe, like maybe where they go next, or maybe this is how they choose another universe to go on to or something. So like in that footage, I think it displayed them being like in more of like a state of mind of like a job well done, or like a job done, let's move on type thing. Not that they actually needed to escape from an unforeseen kind of event that was happening or something. So, you know, do seem to know what they're doing, and everything that they do goes, you know, mostly according to plan. So, but yeah, for now that is pretty much all I've really taken down from this. This just seemed like a really fun episode to get into. Just seemed really fun, seemed really kind of expansive and really kind of like experimental with like what they could show off about space culture, and especially alien space culture and everything, and then like alien space culture being even somewhat similar and recognizable to what's on Earth, you know. And I can't help but wonder maybe if there actually could be other Terrans there too, like other humans, because we know that like Star-Lord's situation was somewhat more unique because he was essentially abducted, so he didn't really have a choice in being taken up to space. But then given that people that are like Star-Lord exist who are extraterrestrially cultured Terrans as well, given that cases like that do exist, I kind of wonder like how many other cases exist where humans might have been abducted and stuff, and they literally grew up in space instead, or actually became accustomed to space culture instead, you know. Like I just wonder if that might have been a possibility on Kitson or anywhere else in the universe. But I don't know, maybe that's something we'll explore in the future, maybe it's something, maybe it's not. But yeah, we will be finishing the show, no questions there, no doubts about any of that. We will be finishing the show and continuing on to this, and then after this I think Secret Invasion has come out at the time. It's been fully released and everything at the time of actually recording this video, so hopefully after this I can actually maybe give that a shot too. I was waiting to actually finish this anyway before we actually moved on to Secret Invasion, but definitely curious to see what to see how that unfolds and everything. But yeah, that is pretty much it for this one. So that was Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. season 6 episode number 3. So thank you guys as always so much for being here and for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed it, then feel free to leave a like and comment on what you thought of the episode and what you are looking forward to in the coming ones and what you think is going to be coming up next. And yeah, that is pretty much all there is to it. Just been so long since I've actually recorded anything that I've just forgotten how to do my outro completely. But that is it for now, so until the next time, bye bye for now.